All right, let's get into this conversation now. After months of investigations into the Kenya church cult massacre, families can now begin their journey of closure. Authorities have confirmed that the relatives of the victims will soon be able to collect the bodies for burial. The cult leader, Pastor Paul Mackenzie, is accused of ordering followers to starve their children and themselves to death in order to meet Jesus, he told them. Photojournalist is Wachira Mwangi, joining us now to give us an update on this gruesome story. Mr. Mwangi, thank you very much for your time. Are you able to bring us the latest in this particular story that has gripped the entire nation in Kenya, I'm sure?
Okay, thanks for tuning in with me. I'm Wachira from Mombasa. Well, currently the pastor and a few other suspects are in court, and the court is set to make a ruling on whether they have a case to answer. Pastor Paul Mackenzie and about 37 others are in court, and a few minutes ago they were still having their case in Shanzu Law Court.
Yeah. And
yes,
the understanding is that the pastor and his co-accused are yet to be charged together.
Yes, they are yet to be charged together.
Yeah, make that connection for us. What does that signify?
This is going to be the start of the case officially. Like, they're going now to have a case to answer, maybe take plea, deny charges or not. So that is what we are waiting for from the case in Shanzu Law Court, currently ongoing.
Yeah. More than 400 people are presumed to have died. The understanding is that there are 24 autopsies that have been conducted and concluded. What do you know in relation to the number of people that have died as a direct result of this particular practice?
No, let me say the number is 425 that have presumed to be dead from the Shakahola forest. And according to the regional coordinator, they stopped exhumation on the 19th of July and started the autopsy program, which we've had more than 300 bodies that have had autopsies done. We are currently on the 4th phase of autopsies, where they have conducted close to 47 bodies. And we have other remaining, about 40 bodies that were left for this 4th phase of exhumation.
Yeah.
We're hoping to have another 5th phase of bodies being exhumed, probably starting from next week, once they're done with the remaining few bodies being exhumed.
Final question to you, sir. The Kenyan nation, how have they reacted to this particular occurrence?
Kenyans are puzzled. They are so struck by grief. Many people have been affected. We have close to 613 families who are said to reported missing persons, and they're trying to find out if this could be some of the victims from Shakahola. The incident is cutting across not just in Kenya, but it's cutting across through the East African region. Some parts from Nigeria. We have people who are relative in Nigeria, Tanzania, and entirely Kenya as a whole. Also, we're trying to understand what bit of religion is this that was able to hoodwink their members into suffocating or just fasting to ensure that they die and to meet their creator. It's still a big puzzle. It's a case study, I can say.
My goodness. What a story this is. Thank you very much for your update and your time, sir. That's Wachira Mwangi, a photojournalist with the Daily Nation based in Mombasa. That's the capital of Kenya. My goodness, it's a terrible story Indeed, we are going to have to watch and see the developments as this story now goes to court.